Hey everybody. I had a few people message me and ask me what kind of camera that I use while I'm out doing my video shoots of like the Payette Mountains and Hawaii Mountains and that kind of stuff. And when I'm on my motorcycle ride, and they asked me if I use GoPro or whatever, and what kind of camera do you use? And I actually use a actual 360-degree camera. It's made by Insta360. It's called the X5. This is what it looks like. It's got a lens on the front and a lens on the back. And as long as it's recording, it records a full 360 degrees. The internal software actually will stitch those two images together, and it eliminates both the camera body and any kind of like a selfie stick that I'm using, which attaches here. I also use this quarter 20 screw attachment right here to attach onto a mount that I have on my windscreen on my bike, so that I can record hands-free. I had a remote that allowed me to start and stop recording, um, that I attached to my handlebar on my bike. Unfortunately, it fell off. Um, Not sure exactly what happened, but it fell off and then got ran over by a car and didn't work properly after that. So I'm working on getting a different remote. But what that remote also allows me to do is if I double click the button on it, um, it will actually spin the camera around 180 degrees. So if it was facing forwards, it would spin it around and and then be facing backwards. Um, and it does that in a nice smooth turn around. It's quick, but it's a smooth turn. And I really liked using that feature while I was riding a bike, so I could show you what was in front of me, but if I could also flip it around and show you me actually riding, which was kind of cool. Um, the 360-degree camera allows you to do things that most other cameras won't allow you to do. I can do a shot that's called Tiny Planet, which looks like this, or I can do a tunnel or pipe uh, shot that looks like this. The other thing that's nice is the 360 degree studio that I use for editing the actual 360 video allows me to go in post production and I can actually change the perspective. So while I'm writing, if I'm looking out at something and I see like something pretty over here to the side, I can just in the post editing I can just change that camera's perspective from being looking out front to looking over in that direction, let you see what I'm seeing, and then move it back. Really cool. Um, and that's just part of what that camera can do. Um, Now I do use another editing software after I'm done editing the perspective and all that kind of stuff of the shot that I want to show you. Then for the music or timing, so like some of the fast forward scenes and the slow down scenes and stuff that you see, I actually do in a program called DaVinci Resolve. It is a professional level editing software. It's used by um, Marvel Studios, Disney, a whole bunch of different um, Hollywood producers. It is professional grade. There's a lot to it, so obviously I've only just barely scratched the surface of it. Um, my first videos that I did for the 360 series, I could only edit on my phone. I didn't have a computer. I didn't have anything really to do any good editing with. My son-in-law was gracious enough to build me a computer, and so now I've got the DaVinci Resolve on here, and my footage and my perspectives and my editing should get better over time. So just keep watching, and everything should get better and better as I learn more and more about what this software can do. Now my other camera that I use while I'm out and about is my drone, and I use the DJI Mavic 2. It is a very small drone, as you can see by my hand comparison. It is a 4K drone, so it does shoot in 4K. Um, and a neat thing about this one is that you can actually fold all of these um, in, and it folds up very small, fits in its own little pouch with the controller. I can throw that in my saddlebag, so if I'm out and riding and I see something that I think would be awesome to look at with a drone, I can pull over, pull the drone out. It takes about 10 minutes to get set up, and I'm flying and get down in there. Batteries on the drone last about 15 minutes or so per battery, and I've got 3 of them, so I can actually record quite a bit of time on the drone. My Insta360 cameras last about an hour and 15, an hour and a half per battery, depending on what mode I'm running in on the 360 camera. It'll do several modes. It'll do the night, low light, time lapse, which is really cool for some stuff. And it'll also do regular video. It'll take pretty decent photos as well, 360-degree photos, which I've shown you before on my YouTube or on Facebook, I should say. And there's several other modes it'll do. So, anyways, that's the cameras that I use. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do this winter. It's going to be cold, snowy. I'm going to try to get out and do hopefully some cool winter videos, flying the drone over maybe snow-capped mountains or something. I'm not really sure. I know we're going to be doing the Caldwell Christmas lights in November. So I'm going to take the 360 camera down there and get some 360 shots of that. It's beautiful. They set up lights along the Inning Creek that runs through Caldwell. And there's like over 2 million lights or something like that in this event. They have a fire-breathing dragon. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to take the 360 down there. I won't be able to fly the drone, but I'll take the 360 down there with the 9-foot selfie. I can get some really cool shots. So keep an eye out for that. And other than that, if you guys have any ideas or suggestions of things I might try to do with this 360 camera during the winter, let me know. But other than that, we're going to see how it goes. And hopefully I can get some good shots and do some good things. And hopefully you guys are enjoying these videos. If not, I guess they're just for me. Anyways, you guys take care. Have a blessed day.